Folks, I wanted to show you my work area right now and tell you what I'm doing, because if it works out really good, it's going to help me explain what I'm seeing in the stone. I take rubber latex and put 2 thin layers on stones, and then I can go back over the stone because I can see through it pretty well, and I can find any opposing eyes. If I can find definite eyes, opposing eyes, then I can sort of visualize the animal that is meant to be portrayed. Now, I've done this one and I've done that one. I haven't done this one, and it's an awesome piece. I'm going to do a little bit of it to show you what I'm doing, but today I'm going to show you on those 2 stones in a felt pen, where it went. There it is. Yeah, I'll be back in just a bit. I will be covering this awesome piece of art with 2 thin layers of rubber latex. Now this art piece is all about a great eagle. Well, there's other images on it, but boy, this is a neat, really neat eagle. It has a snake clutched in his talons down in here, but you can see the snake comes up there, his little head. It's awesome. But we're not going to look at that one today. We're going to look at that one, or maybe we'll just look at one. Well, yeah, I get too overwhelmed. Do y'all get too overwhelmed when you get too many rocks around you? Do you lose your focus on one? You know, you really, there's so much stuff on these guys that if you get too many of them in front of you, or me, I'm just talking about me, I lose it. I don't show one as I should. And that's what I'm trying to get away from by doing this exercise, by putting rubber latex on the stone and then using a felt pen and mark out the eyes that I see. And then I can take the rubber latex off and not have stained up the stone. I'll be back. Okay, I'm ready. I just want to show you all this stuff real quick, and then I'll move it all out of the way and have one piece to focus on. The wood is a new piece of driftwood that I found just recently. It's a great example of Mother Nature's art. I could go pareidolia on it, really heavy duty, and I like that part. But this is all natural. This is a horse on a digging tool. It feels like it was held this way just to dig down in the dirt. It has a horse on it. This one I've shown before. It has a fish on it, and it's a little scraping tool, crescent shape right there, and possibly even some sort of I forgot what the word was. And that's 2 eyes of a bird, and that is 2 eyes of a bear. This, now I have this covered with 2 layers of rubber latex, so I can write on this too, because this one's got some really neat stuff in it. Well, right there you can see a bird's eye. One wing comes right up here. His tail. Well, we'll get back to that. But it's that one that I want to, that might help. Okay. Let me get resituated where I have both hands, and I will mark out the eyes on this awesome piece of sculpture. Let's do this one first. But first of all, I'd like to, the clincher on the stone art is that they're tools. This one with a lot of stuff on it, it's held just like that, comfortably. And it's got this pounding, grinding right there. Very obvious. That wear is much more pronounced than anything else, even though it can be held like this comfortably also. Or was it somewhere like that? And this could have been used as a something, but mostly I think it's a grinder, pounder. But this is one. I want to look at this one first. This is an anvil. And when that latex is taken off, you can see that that area has been used for pounding. Now, let's see, put that down for a second. I'm just using, I need to get my ink pen. I'm just using, I forgot what I was going to add to that, using something. Okay, then this is an eye. That great big area right there is an eye for that human image. Now, I'm having a hard time holding my phone. Okay, there's one side. And the other side is there. Folks, I can't I can't do this correctly by holding the phone and trying to do this. But I think you can see the eye right there. And that's not my color. That's original color in there. And you can see the worked area to make the human face. Right there. Okay, now let's just look without the ink pen. There's two eyes right there. There's a round little guy with a pupil, and there's a triangle-ish. That has the look of an elephant, sort of. Sort of. And you know, I think I would have done better by just marking the eyes out and then coming back and showing this piece rather than trying to do it while I'm fiddling with it. But there's one incredible image here that I will try to draw out. It's a bird with a snake clutched in its talons. If I can find it again. It's folks, this isn't working for me. I'm going to stop and I'm going to draw it out, and then I don't have to be so wishy-washy about this. I'll just focus on this one for a minute. Now I've marked out the images or symbols that seem to be really easy to see. I'll take the rubber latex off in a minute. The eyes, where the eyes were, I put a little circle on it. Missed that one because the eye is right there. Or that was just something else. Anyway, I don't know if this is going to work. I think, well, anyway, that's what I did. I really wasn't paying attention to image. I just found an eye and and accented it like that one, which looks sort of like an elephant. And this looks like a bird right here. There's a head of the bird, and the wings went that way, down over that way, I guess. And there's a big old eye that I didn't get marked. Should be another one over here, probably right there. Anyway, forget that. Excuse me. I thought it'd be cooler than that. Sorry, folks. This is a hefty duty knife. It's what it is. It's very dull. I don't understand why it's very dull. It's such a good piece of stone that they should have just sharpened it up. But I don't know. There. See, it fits perfect in my hand like that. Possibly they needed a scraper like that. But at one time, this was really sharp. Down through here. And it was a handheld knife. Handheld at times. But this has got a flute in it that runs right up through here. That's not a fresh chip. That's someplace where this dark color didn't hit. Anyway, it has this fluted long thing goes right up here, which would have been perfect for, mounting a big stick or something there. And this could be sanded off area right there. It's almost like that was never sharp, but it was sharpened up here. So with a big stick on there like that, and it would have been used to process a large animal. I mean, to really cut through hide and meat and stuff like that. Pretty hefty knife. Or it could have been the end of a spear of one big feller. Well, anyway, I don't know exactly what it was used for, but it is definitely an awesome piece. It appears to be a handheld knife or a scraper. Has a flute, and it has staining as if, I don't know, is that blood or was that from the hafting part of the thing? Also, I see these as wings, and I see sort of like a head there, sort of. That's what I had. I didn't find a head of a bird because there's a wing right here, and then on the other side, this looks like a wing too. Or maybe it just happened to look like that. And this looked like a moon coming out from around clouds. Or maybe there's an image in there that I'm not seeing. I did see this big round smooth spot right here with what looks like an eye right in the middle of it. Sort of. Anyway, I just wanted to show you that awesome knife. And we'll get back to that. And that. Whoop, there you go. There went that. I haven't figured out what this thing is yet. But that sure looks like a bird right there. And this is a wing, and this is a wing. We'll get back to this. Bye for now, folks.